My pleasure to welcome to the program Ty Hamaker as we talk a little midwinter Mr. T bull riding. I can't believe, Ty, and by the way, thank you for coming on first. I should say thank you very much for your time this morning. I can't believe it's been 15 years already for this event. You were competing in this not too long ago, weren't you?
Yeah, I remember when it started. I was in high school and it's one of the first bull ridings I went to, and it's hard to think that it was that long ago. I was in high school.
Now you're working behind the scenes a little bit more, obviously, with what you guys got going with Summit Pro Rodeo. How have things been going with the company and everything?
Things have been going really well. Yeah, this winter we took on a new partner in the bull end of it, Byron Juma, and so you'll be seeing a lot of his bulls this weekend.
Oh wow! Okay, so we're coming up Saturday. It's at the Hansen Arena. Give us some of the details behind the scenes. What's the cost? Where can I get tickets? Give me some of the details here, Todd.
The tickets are on sale right now at CNA Feed and Martindale's for $10, or you can get them at the door. They'll be $15 there.
All right. So if you want to get them ahead of time, they're going to be a little bit cheaper for you folks. And I've got a little special treat, by the way, when we're done talking with Ty here. So midwinter Mr. T, how have you seen this? As we just talked about it, the first one was back when you were in high school. How have you seen this kind of develop and grow through the years?
Yeah, it's gotten better as it's went along, and it's always been a good event and good quality bulls. By Hal Burns started this, and he was named after Mr. T, one of the great bulls, and so he's always had great bulls. So all along it's been a good event, and it's just continued to grow.
And now some new bulls kind of coming into the mix here. I know you guys also partnered with Jesse Hill out of Colorado. You guys kind of handle the horse end of some things, but this is just, to me, another great example of just bringing what people love in this community, which is a little bull riding to folks at this time of year. Kind of gets you almost like a pre-Jubilee Days celebration almost.
Yeah, it's kind of kick those midwinter blues, get out and get to see some bull riding, see a rodeo, and yeah, the bull quality should be really good. The bulls have been going to rodeos. They went to the stock show down in Denver, and then Rapid City. They just got back. They were in Fort Mojave, Arizona over the weekend.
Wow.
They actually won the event. Tristan Mize won the event on one of Summit's bulls, so great denim. So
yeah, great to hear about that. As far as this weekend, do you know much about entries, how things are going, who might be coming bull rider wise at this point in time?
Yeah, we've got the entries down. We have 30 guys, and we have Garrett Upton's coming. He won the Mountain State Circuit Finals last year, so he'll be headed down to Kissimmee, Florida to represent the Mountain States. We have two past qualifiers to the Ram Circuit Finals, both UW standouts, Jake Smith and Jess Davidson.
Okay, familiar names for folks in the audience.
Yep, good to see them back here. We also have Kobe Johnson. He's leading the Central Rocky Mountain Region College Rodeo bull riding. So yeah, we have high quality contestants. It should be pretty fun to see the matchups.
All right, so are we breaking? How's the format? Are we breaking this down 10 bull riders in 3 sections here, or what's kind of the setup? Saturday?
Yeah, we have 10 sections, or 3 sections. Excuse me, 3 sections with 10 guys, and then the top 4 guys from those sections will come back for a short round.
Okay, all right. So we're looking at that again. This happens at the Hansen Arena off Highway 230. So just go out Stony Range Road. Just keep following the road. Don't turn off any direction. Just keep following the road. And it's a couple miles down on the left-hand side of the road there on Highway 230. Again, tickets are available at CNA, Pet and Livestock, and also Martindale's for $10. You can get them at the door, but it's going to cost a little more, $15. So I encourage you to get your tickets in advance for the 15th annual Midwinter Mr. T Bull Riding coming up this Saturday. That's right, Saturday, March 9th. Should be a lot of fun out at the Hansen Arena. What else we got going on? Anything else coming up in terms of what fans can expect to see out there Saturday night?
We will have a ranch bronc riding as well.
Okay.
And so we'll just have 4 or 5 of the area's local cowboys and just get on, kind of like the old days, just get on in a saddle and try and just kind of wild and western.
Maybe the biggest question, are we going to see Ty Hamaker competing this week?
No, I sure hope
not. Somebody's going to call your name now just for the fun of it, I guess. The ranch bronc riding, that has grown and grown here in the last couple of years. What would you kind of attribute that to, Ty?
I would say, you know, there's a lot of guys, you know, working cowboys, and they just how rodeo got started. They want to show off their skills and kind of test each other and see. And they don't want to go full time down the road riding broncs, but these little ranch bronc ridings, they can work on the ranch and go to the rodeo and test their skills.
Have a little fun on a Saturday night, I guess.
Yeah, they've even got associations now. They're strictly ranch bronc riding, so.
Wow, that really has grown quite considerably here in the last several years. But good to see. I mean, you know, I think that kind of mixes it up for the crowd a little bit on Saturday.
Yeah, so we'll just be bringing in some young horses. Might be their first or second trip, so we don't know what they'll do. It'll probably be wild. They don't have a set pattern. Should be pretty good watching.
You guys, it's been pretty good snow this year. Has that impacted what's going on with the horses and you know, up on the ranch that you guys have?
It really hasn't. No, most of the snow has kind of been, you know, on the mountains, and we're just right at the base of them. And
oh, nice.
We've had a fairly mild winter as far as snow goes. And actually, this snow we have now is probably one of the biggest ones we've had. So the horses have had a pretty easy winter, and that's good because, yeah, it can be rough on them.
Well, it's just so different. You know, I mean, I sit here, we're on the east side of the valley here in the city. You guys are way out west at the base of the mountains. I mean, it's just so different sometimes of what you get on the mountains versus down just below it, and then on one side of the valley to the other side of the valley. The weather does change a little bit. There's no doubt about that. So, all right, again, the Midwinter Mr. T is coming up, 15th annual this Saturday. Anything else before I let you go, big guy?
No, just hope to see everyone out there and be a fun night.
Thanks so much for coming in and talking a little bit about it with me.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me.